Heavy equipment was moving within minutes of the ceremonial beginning of construction at the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency site. It's tangible work on the 97-acre North St. Louis plot, which proponents say will ignite a renaissance on the north side.
Hell no to the MTA! Hell no to the MTA!
While critics continue to insist it's a cash grab that's already turning its back on those who still live here. Their small group greeted those coming in for the event.
1, 2, 3.
But much of the ceremony on this day was designed to answer those critics. Longtime North St. Louis Congressman Lacy Clay spoke directly to those living around the fence line.
Most importantly, I want to thank the residents of this historic neighborhood. Some of whom have remained here for generations, hoping and praying for a resurgence from the blight and neglect after so many of your neighbors had moved out. You never gave in, you never gave up, and you never lost hope. And today your prayers have been answered.
The $1.7 billion project will clearly invigorate the area in the near term with a 5-year-long construction project and all the buzz that goes with it. But the question many are still asking is whether this will be the promised engine for surrounding development or a secure government installation that has little interaction with its neighbors. The man in charge insists this will be a two-way relationship with the St. Louis Place neighborhood.
Our intention, although we'll be a secure facility with a fence line around us, our intent is to come in here and connect in really meaningful and lasting ways with the community. To connect with the community in the schools, to connect in the community with jobs. We see a lot of our future workforce right here. And if we do this right, this will be game-changing not only for our National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, but for the community, for the city, and for the region.
The new NGA will also be reaching out to surrounding businesses, including tech startups, by having large areas that are not classified. This has never been done in an intelligence facility, and the director of national intelligence says that points to opportunity for private tech companies.
In these spaces, we will increase the unclassified information and intelligence that we produce, but reducing the amount of time that it takes to do it. Furthermore, we are absolutely committed to sharing that intelligence with expanding our partnerships.
There are already signs of spin-off development, from a few residential units going up in the area to other businesses that are opening, with a nod to the largest federal project in the history of St. Louis. Senator Roy Blunt pointed to a recently opened grocery store on the north side.
I don't think if this project wouldn't have been on the table that grocery store would have opened its doors.
And Paul McKee!
But there are still fences to be mended. Controversial developer Paul McKee was heckled by opponents outside.
Let's go! Paul McKee! Let's go!
This happening just minutes after he was thanked by Congressman Clay for his, quote, vision to assemble the land for the NGA site.
And allow the city of St. Louis to complete this project. Thank you, Paul.
However you view it, the NGA project clearly marks a new chapter for this swath of North St. Louis, and on a day where the conversation of what could be dominates, those running the project are filled with optimism.
It's going to be a nucleus for a lot of development that comes into the area, and if we do this right, it's going to be something that we all look back at decades from now with a lot of pride.
George Sells, MetroSTL.com.